How I died during the pandemic. What's going on, everyone? It's Michael Siervo. This month is my birthday month. Now, historically, I never celebrated my birthday. I never bought a cake or had a party. I, never blew out candles or got a bunch of gifts from people. I can count on one hand the memories of me celebrating my birthday growing up as a kid. To me, I didn't want to put a spotlight on me as if it was my day. I didn't own that day. I'm not so special enough that I could celebrate that day for me and me alone, or so I thought. That mindset has changed. You see, we have just endured one of the toughest times in the world's history. Millions of people have died due to COVID-19, both physically, financially, and emotionally. This pandemic pushed many of us to the brink, and for some of us, beyond the brink of no return. I was one of them. During this pandemic, I died. I didn't die the way you think I died. What happened was that many of my old philosophies on life died. My constant drive for perfection died. My definition of living a happy life died. My insecurity and need for social acceptance died. My expectations I unfairly placed on those I cared about died. Most importantly, the person I didn't want to be died. In death, what was reborn from the pandemic was something so much better. I replaced the quest for perfection with progress, knowing that perfection is impossible. I thought by now I would have everything planned out perfectly. And as we know, shit happens. Life will happen, and things will never go as planned. So instead, celebrate the many wins along the journey of progress. Life might not go as perfectly as planned, but remember that plans can always change for the better. My plans today are so much better than the plans of yesterday. Focusing on progress is always better than perfection, because you can't live a perfect life. In addition, my old definition of happiness died. Look, I like nice things, and I once put such a high value on fancy things and exotic experiences. That changed. Being locked down for more than a year reminded me that material things don't provide me with as much happiness as I once thought they did. Instead, my definition of happiness was, or is, life reborn and redefined as living one on my own terms, without the care or worry about what other people think. Now, don't get me wrong, I still work hard to enjoy nice things, but it's not the main definition of happiness to me. In addition, my insecurities and need for social acceptance died. I'm not saying that I lacked confidence before. I'm just saying that, like many, I suffered from imposter syndrome. I wasn't sure if I was good enough, and well, that died and was reborn in the form of self-acceptance, self-confidence, and self-love. My impossible expectations of others died as well. Empathy reminded me that, like me, they might be going through something I know nothing about. Now, one strategy that I do on a regular basis when I see people is repeat in my head, just like me. Just like me, this person has their own goals and dreams. Just like me, this person has doubts and insecurities. Just like me, this person deserves to live safe from judgment. And just like me, this person deserves love. You see, the old me died. The old me never celebrated his birthday. The new me says, why not? Celebrate the fact that you've come a long way. Celebrate the fact that you've gone through hell and back and you're still standing. So yeah, I hope this reminds you to celebrate you and all that perfectly imperfect awesomeness. Maybe you died just like me, but just like me, maybe you're more alive than ever before. Again, this is Michael Siervo. Take care, celebrate life, and remember, you are awesome.